Dee would define herself as a basketball player, but Rick Walbridge and I, who coached her in soccer, would consider her to be a soccer player. And of course, her track coaches would consider her to be a track star, given that she broke records there as well. The thing about Dee is, despite all the accolades, winning state titles, Maple titles, breaking school records for track and basketball, she was so humble. She was such a quiet leader. She just led with her competitive spirit. She was such a great teammate. She was really just the perfect blend of natural skill and hard work.
What I think made Deanna most successful as an athlete was she just knew how to put her head down and focus on the task at hand. Whether we were, I played soccer and basketball with her, and whether we were playing a soccer game, basketball game, soccer practice, basketball practice, Dee was there to play the sport and play it well and do her best, right? That's all it ever seemed to be about for her, which I really respected and really appreciated. And I think what drove her to be so good at everything she did. It was just about being good and being there and getting better every day.
While I did not have the chance to coach Deanna Mayza, I did get to watch her a lot, and certainly her career stands out to me in my 23 years at Hill as one of the most competitive and just impressive student athletes that we've had come through here. And it was just really impressive how she was able to dominate on the soccer field and on the basketball court. And I think still, if I'm correct, is the all-time leading scorer in both sports here, or right up at the top. And I will tell you that, watching her compete, you just saw a fire and a fight in her that, was inspirational to the other teammates and really brought those teams along and raised the level of play on the field when she was in the game.
During her time playing soccer for us, she was surrounded by incredibly gifted athletes. We were blessed with really good soccer teams. But our strategy as coaches really was just get the ball up to date. Get the ball up to date. And I would often say to Rick, I think we might need to come up with a better strategy, a more solid soccer strategy. But he was like, Courtney, if we get the ball up to date, she's just going to run onto it and score. And basically 9.9 times out of 10, that's exactly what happened once we got the ball up to date.
I can't think of one specific moment that sticks in my mind playing with Deanna, other than our entire sort of, 2012 soccer season was the season we won Maple Championship and state championships. And I just remember so many games that season. Like, we would be playing up to the last minute, right, in a tough game. And we just knew if we could give Dee the ball, she was going to make something happen and she was going to get goals scored for us. And I just remember us getting out of so many games because we knew that Dee was going to pull out some kind of amazing run up the field, get a great shot off. And so I can't think of one specific moment other than just all of the moments of that season that brought us so many wins, really, in large part to knowing how reliable Dee was going to be up top, making stuff happen for us.
Deanna was, what we have continued to hopefully encourage here, which is the ability for some of our top athletes, while pursuing excellence in their primary sport, and Deanna went on to an outstanding college and then professional career in basketball, be able to significantly contribute in other sports. So we all know of her soccer career, and it's easy to forget that she also set a record on the track in the season that she jumped out there with our track team. That is really significant in that, she was, and I think continues to be now as a coach here, just a real outstanding role model for other student athletes that, the joy of competing, while pursuing excellence in one or more sports is certainly something you can do and do well, and she did it at the highest level.